Hi, I'm Helen with Arizona Raft Adventures, and my colleague Fred and I are going to show you what your campsite will look like. Azra gives you two options for sleeping, so first Fred and I are going to set up a tent. Azra is really good about giving us the Taj Mahal of tents, so it's better to have a partner help you set it up and take you down. So Fred's put the poles together, and we're going to unfold the tent. And the first thing to do, you want to do the first one or you want me to? Okay. Is to do the corners. And each corner has a pin that you stick right in the pole. I'm in. After that, we have clips, and we're just going to clip them on the poles. We don't give you stakes for your tent like you would use in another situation camping because they don't stick in the sand. So after we set it up, we're going to put a little weight in here. Also, a few things I want you to think about if you decide to sleep in a tent is you need to practice good tent etiquette. So we're going to put the weight in first. Good tent etiquette is you don't take any food in your tent because you don't want any critters eating through the tent to get to the food, and you don't pee in your tent. You go outside of the tent and use your pee cup. We also suggest after you're putting all of your gear in your tent that you zip it up, keeping unwanted creatures from being your bed mates. Fred and I are going to show you how to set up your fly, just in case you would like to have it or if it starts raining. So only one pole. Fred's going to put it in that end, and then the other end to make a little porch for your doors. There's two side entry doors here on this tent. Again, it's the Taj Mahal. And then there's just 4 clips on the bottom, so you just lay it on the top like this. You do that side and I'll do this side. Clip there. My favorite option is to sleep outside. That's why I've chosen to go on a Grand Canyon rafting trip. I get to sleep next to the Colorado River and hear it every night. On the boats, when you arrive, these sleep bags will be waiting for you. They'll be available when you get to camp, and in them is a tarp. And so what you'll do is you'll want to lay the tarp down. And like your tent, you've got to put weight on it so it doesn't fly away. So I'll put my sleeping pad. There you go. And then I'll start putting my dry bags on. On every trip, we supply a liner and a sleeping bag. On a spring or a fall trip, you're going to have heavy fleece liners. On a summer trip, you'll have a cotton liner. We suggest that you close your bag up at night until you're ready to crawl into your sleeping bag. And that's at that time is when you'll take your sleeping bag and your liner out. So here's what the sleeping bags look like. Thank you. And this is a sleeping liner, and this is one that we use for spring and fall on the colder weather trips. Now you're ready for a good night's sleep under the stars. Thank you so much for choosing to go with Arizona Raft Adventures. We hope you have an adventure of a lifetime.